to name these cells. We've got cell P. What is cell P? This cell which is here. What is cell P? So this is the only cell which has got this thing that goes this side. Have you seen? So the way it is going like this, have you seen like this? This is a what? If you see anything that is going like this, have you seen this is moving like a loot? How to this? Have you seen the way a cell is like this? You know that anything that is in this format, this is a plant cell. Have you seen? So this is a plant cell, but amongst the plant cell, these are specialized. So this is a plant cell. So a specialized cell, this is a calute going here, doing what? Absorbing a lot of things. So this is a what? This will be a lute air cell. So that is the name of that. It is a what? Lute air cell. Like this. You've answered that one. Then you go to Q. So when we go to Q, what is the name of this cell? What is the name of this cell? This is a red blood cell. So this is a red blood cell. You need to understand that this is a what? A red blood cell. We know what a red blood cell is. You discover that the nucleus there, it is affected. It has a small nucleus to provide more room for hemoglobin. So this is a what? This is a red blood cell. So that is a red blood cell. Red blood cell. We move to the next one. We've got this other one. So this other one can deceive you. You may think that this is if you, these are mistakes that you get to make. Someone can just say that is a plant cell. Yes, it is a plant cell, but there is a question here which is saying these are specialized cells. So this one has got a special name where it is located. It is a specialized cell. We know that it is a plant cell, but a specialized cell. So where is it? I can say, what is the name of this? That is a parasite cell. That is a what? You need to know that that is a parasite cell. A parasite cell. So we've answered the first part, which is part A. So these are our answers. Let us move to B now. We go to B1. So B1 is saying state the function of cells P and Q. We want to know the functions of the cells P and Q. What is the function? So like I've told you, I said that as you can look at this is having a root. Have you seen? So what are the function of the roots? Discover that the function is similar to this one, P, where you are going to say that this one, the function is what? Absorption. Absorption of what? Roots. Absorption of water. So absorption of water and what? And mineral salts. This is the function of that. Mineral what? Mineral salts. P, you know that P is what? Your P. P, that one. Root air cell. The function is what? Absorption of water and mineral salts. That's the function. Then we go to this Q. What Q? What Q? What is on Q? What is on Q? This is a what? This is a red blood cell. So what is the function of the red blood cells? So the function of the red blood cells is just to transport oxygen and carbon dioxide around the body. So it's to do what? To transport. So I'll say to transport. To transport oxygen and carbon dioxide. So, and carbon dioxide around the body. Around the what? Around the body. This is the function of the red blood cells. So I want to make this very simple. We are revising through together. So when you see these red blood cells, we know that we also have white blood cells. So the white blood cell, the function of the white blood cell is to fight diseases in the body. So the red blood cells transport oxygen and carbon dioxide around the body, but the white blood cells, their function is to fight diseases in the body. So these are the two blood cells that you need to know: the red blood cells and the white blood cells. White blood cell, the function is to fight diseases. Red blood cells, the function is to transport oxygen around the body. This is what you need to know. Let us move to we move to this question, which is here. Explain the adaptations for cells P and Q to their function. So what makes cell P and Q perform its function? Without it, it cannot function. So what is its adaptation? What makes this cell to perform its function? This is what we mean by adaptation. So we go to P. Where is P? This one here, which is the root hair cell. This one here. What makes this one? So what makes this one to perform its function? Have you seen? It's because of this. Because of what? This thing which is here. This thing. It's because of this thing which is here. So now this one has got what? Has got elongated outgrowth. So an elongated outgrowth, something that has moved from its shape. This is an elongated outgrowth. To increase its surface what area for as to increase its surface area for absorption. So the function of this one. So to explain this one, the question is saying explain the adaptation for cells P and Q to their functions. So how are you going to explain this one? You are going to say that it has this one. It has what? An I'll say elongated. I'll say it has a elongated outgrowth. Elongated outgrowth to increase what? To increase surface area. So to increase its surface what? Surface area. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to get. Then we move to this other one, Q. Q, we know that that's a red blood cell. So when you look at a red blood cell, I said that this red blood cell, it has no nucleus, or if it has, it is a small nucleus. So the reason why it has no nucleus is to provide more space for hemoglobin. That's the reason for that one. So that's the reason. So adaptation of cell Q to its function is that it has no nucleus so that it can provide more space for the hemoglobin. The other reason is that it has a biconcave disc shape so that it makes more surface area. So the other reason, you can put two reasons here. You can say it has what? It has a biconcave disc shape for more space. Have you seen? For more what? More space. The other reason which I've said, no nucleus is what you're going to say. No nucleus to provide. So to provide more space, for the hemoglobin. This is what I'm going to say. So this is what you need to know. This is what you need to understand on that. Then we go to this one here. We go to this one, which is saying. So whenever we are talking about this one, it has an elongated outgrowth to increase its surface area. For what? Absorption. For absorption. So here, don't forget, for absorption, you specify for what? Absorption. Its function, you know, that's its function. So for what? For absorption. This is what you need to understand. This one has got a biconcave disc shape to provide more space for the transportation of so that transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide easily around the body. Then this other one is saying, where in the leaf is cell are located? Where in the cell do we find this cell? Here. These are, then I said this is a what? A parasite cell. So where do we find a parasite cell in a leaf? Where can you find a parasite cell in a leaf? It is only in the what? It is in the parasite layer. In the what? You're going to say in the parasite layer. This is where you can find this one. Parasite what? Parasite layer. So this is the answers that you need to give on this question. So just answering this, you get all the 8 marks. I believe you can get all the 8 marks. So how can we conclude this? The whole question was under what? Was under cells. So make sure you revise through cells. Cells come in an exam. And specifically, these are what? Specialized cell. These are what? Specialized cells. So make sure, even as you are studying, you revise through this. We've dealt with the question under cells. So this can also come in your exams. Let's make sure that